Big announcement. Big announcement coming. Announcement after a big nap. A tiny nap. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's so exhausted. That's what happens when you're scamping all day. Alright, I'm going to leave VIP on the Paracam. Oh look, Mama Skye, everybody. I need my laptop for this. If I can get away with having my laptop. There we go. All right. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, Mama Skye. Okay, so thank you everybody for tuning in. Sorry, the camera's a bit smudgy. It's a bit smudgy. No, look at these kittens. I do have a big announcement. A major announcement. You can't put your foot down if there's a kitten under there being scampy. I'm just waiting for everybody. You guys probably need to do a refresh if you're having trouble. Just gonna give people a minute to get going. Look at these adorable kittens. And this one is also very adorable too. Where are you going? You have to come here. Oh, look how adorable she is. She's so cute. Okay, are we ready? Are we all here? Have we all tuned in? Are we all excited? This is a big announcement. This is like really good announcement. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Pelvis, you're gonna like it too. Okay. Hi. So the big announcement is that Skye has a Facebook page. And the reason she has a Facebook page is because she has an adopter. And if we can get through 9 more days of being stable, then she gets to go home. Isn't that awesome? So it's pretty amazing. Her name is Kari. She is the one who sent the tiny sink for the kittens. And she had applied for Skye at the very beginning, before all of this stuff happened. And she had messaged me, you know, even after the diagnosis and everything, and said that she still wanted wanted Skye and was prepared to give her the best possible quality of life for however long she has. And she has a cardiologist like 5 minutes away and an emergency clinic very close. And she's totally on board with giving meds twice a day and checking respiration. Oh, that's very embarrassing to do on live internet TV. And she's out. So this is pretty amazing. As Dr. Ferguson said, she said, I think Skye is the sickest rescue cat ever to actually be adopted out. Because in most cases they would be euthanized because you don't think you can find a wonderful adopter who's going to commit to all of the care. And we actually had two really great people step up who would have provided her with excellent life. And so I'm very grateful to both of you. The logistics worked out a little bit better with Kari, so super excited about that. That's huge news because while I certainly would have kept Skye here for the duration, I know that her quality of life will be so good if she's in a home. She's going to have two cat friends there, which I think she will really like. You can look on her Facebook page and see pictures. She's doing a great job on the Facebook page. It's Skye the Sink Cat. So look up Skye the Sink Cat. I'm going to like it now. So cute. I see Janet found the page. I will put the link. I'll update the post on Tiny Kitten's Facebook so that the link is there. And then you guys can just go to Tiny Kitten's Facebook page. So stand by. My laptop is struggling to keep up with all the excitement. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Scampy Scamp? Okay, so I just updated. Oh, I don't know why I did it that way. I just Skye the Sink Cat. There we go. Okay, so if you go to Tiny Kitten's Facebook, you can click on where it says Skye the Sink Cat in the most recent post. And I see some of you already are. So that is wonderful. Very exciting news. It's a lot to ask for someone to take on the responsibility for a cat that it's a very special person who's willing to take on a cat that is doesn't have that we know doesn't have a long time to live. We don't know how long, but and we know that she's going to require meds and she's going to require careful monitoring and extra vet visits and all of that. And and you guys know that I wouldn't entrust Skye to just anyone. And in fact, Dr. Ferguson kind of like called me in a panic after, she's thinking about everything involved with Skye and was like, oh, I just don't know if you know, adopting her out is the right thing. And so I kind of went through, I forwarded her the emails and went through kind of everything that we had talked about. And then she completely was like, oh, this is amazing. She's like, I think you found the, you know, this is like so unheard of that a cat like Skye would ever be allowed to make it to a home. So I think it's pretty awesome. And I think it's important for people to see that she is worth saving and she is worth adopting out, as long as people know what they're getting into and are okay with it. Some people can handle it, and some people are strong enough to do that sort of thing. And Skye deserves the very best, and so she's going to get it. And so I'm very grateful to both of the people who stepped up for her, and and very happy that if we can get her through the next 9 days without any major incidents, then she will be cleared to go home, and she's going to have just continuation of excellent care down there. So very exciting. So you can check out Facebook. If you haven't been up to speed on everything that's happened, it's been an eventful several weeks here at Tiny Kittens, as always, but more eventful than usual. Skye has been in and out of the emergency room, and finally has been diagnosed with congestive heart failure. And so that diagnosis will be fatal at some point. We don't know how long she has, but probably it's more likely to be months than years. But she's full of life, and she's super happy, and she's been playing. Like, I can see her carrying her, she carries her blue mouse around with her at night, and then she's been playing with the purple track ball thingy, and like, so she's feeling good, and she as long as she gets her meds and everything, she will have a great quality of life, you know, until her condition changes, and then at that point, then she will get the medical care that she needs. Yes, crossing the border should be no problem. They don't want contagious diseases, but heart failure is not contagious, so she'll just need to get a rabies vaccine and a health certificate, and that neither of those will be a problem for her. Yeah, we will definitely do a tiny suitcase packing. I will talk to Kari and see if she's okay with being on camera, or if she wants to pick her up off camera, or how she wants to do that. But we'll definitely do suitcases and have goodbyes and all of that, all the usual stuff. Oh, you're so cute. She does not have a 4-day drive. I'm not sure where. That's a rumor that came from somewhere. Not a 4-day drive. She's going to Washington State. Yes, she will get her cat octopus, aka the wubba, the purple wubba. She will not be flying. Yeah, so it's good because it's a couple of hours of driving, but she actually does really well in the car. And so I think she'll do very well. And I've talked to the cardiologist about, you know, traveling and stress and all that stuff. And so the cardiologist said that 14 if we have her stable for 14 days, there's no reason why she couldn't go on a car ride and be adopted and all that stuff. So, ooh, yeah. So, even though, again, it's not the outcome we were all hoping for, we were all wanting for Skye, we wanted her to live a long, long time, forever maybe, but she will live in comfort and be the pampered princess she deserves to be for as long as she has. And we don't know. I mean, I've seen so many of you have posted stories about how, you know, your cats were diagnosed with congestive heart failure and lived much longer than anticipated. Even the cardiologist even says, you know, there's no way to know for sure. All he can do is kind of look at her very brief medical history that he has and try to make a conservative guess, because we want to give as realistic of information as possible, but there's just no way to know for sure. So so we'll have to wait and see. So thank you to all of you guys who have donated towards her emergency bills and her cardiologist bills. It's definitely been expensive, but for me, I think, well, for me, my philosophy behind that is that the root cause of cat overpopulation is people not valuing cats enough to care for them responsibly. And the least valued population of cats are feral cats. And feral cats are also arguably the biggest contributor to cat overpopulation. So to solve cat overpopulation, we need more people to care more about cats in general, but specifically about feral cats. And so I believe that by showing how wonderful Skye is and how much she has to offer and what a great life she can have, and all of that people will see feral cats in a new light and perhaps start to value them more. And so I think that, I know that not every rescue or shelter has the resources to do this, and I think that we are in the position to, because we can reach so many people, we can have such a big impact on the way people value cats and about what people understand about feral cats. And so to me, I think it's very important to kind of practice what we preach and show people that every life does have value. And I do believe that if we keep doing this, and I know other groups are doing things like this too, we will start to change the way that the society in general, cares for feral cats. And then we'll solve cat overpopulation. Ta-da! Thank you. Oh wait, no, we need Elvis for this. No, that's Pet. Well, I was going to do an appropriate Elvis impersonation, but he's hiding, so. So anyway, there's the soapbox. Your soapbox of the day. I will drop the mic. I will drop the mic. The kitten mic. So that's big exciting news. In case you missed it earlier, there's less exciting news. Farrah Fawcett was being a kitten again this morning, along with her kitteny friends, frolicking in the hallway with Skye, and she frolicked her way off camera, and then when she came back, she was only using 3 legs, and she has a tiny hairline fracture on her left hind tibia, which is here, about right there. But I was here when it happened, and Mountain View made room for us right away, and it's so small that it was like barely visible on the x-rays. But Dr. Ferguson wanted to make 100% sure, and so she sent it off to a specialist, and the specialist thinks that there is a fracture there, so we are proceeding under that assumption. And so Sarah's got a very stylish splint on, and we'll be rechecking on Tuesday when she goes in for her stay. So, the Skye's kittens are in a padded cell, essentially, so that Sarah can kind of get some rest, and Skye, they're closer to where Skye likes to hang out. So, hi there. Ooh, so scampy. So that's exciting. I was joking again with Dr. Ferguson today about how I was so excited to have like one weekend without emergency room, without emergency vet visits, and so maybe next weekend will be the one. But let's see. So that's all the excitement. We're still looking for a home for Marilix. We do have someone who applied for them, but they don't follow the live feeds or anything. So they're not. They saw one of the videos on Facebook, I think, but so they're going to come and visit, and so I'm not sure what they'll think, because Neelix is still, especially with someone she doesn't know and with multiple people in the room, I'm sure will be nervous and hissing, and that doesn't make like a super good impression on a potential adopter. But Maribel will be his charming self, I'm sure. So we'll see about that. That will be another, if we can get those two adopted together, that will be another tiny miracle. But so we do have one potential home, but again, I want to be super upfront about what they're getting into so that they have the right expectations, so not holding anything back. And so, you know, it's a tall order. It's a tall order. So we'll see. We'll see what they think. We'll just see. Yeah, I'm hoping that Maribel just really like turns on the charm and doesn't like sneeze snot all over her face and stuff like that. So I'm not sure when that might happen, but they sound like a very lovely couple, regardless of what they decide. This is it's asking a lot, I think, for sure. But hey there, you. Not for everybody. I know, it is funny that they're so dramatic when I leave, and everyone's like thinking that they're neglected and that they need human snuggles, and then when I come in the room, I'm like chopped liver. Nobody cares. They just, a few of them at least want to bite me. Nobody cares. Oh, it's so cute. So anyway, I think that's pretty much the update. I'm working on getting the spays and neuters rescheduled. Ooh. And still going through, well, actually, I meant to go through applications today, but I've been at the vet with Farrah Fawcett all day. So, you know, and so it's not quite, the weekend has not quite turned out exactly how I thought it was going to turn out. Ouchie! Someone bite me. Someone bite me. You're so cute. Very scampy. So What else? I think that's it. I think that's it. They are working their way through this brand new castle. Oh, that's nice. And you backing your sister, and she's backing your belly. She's giving you a belly back. She's a good sister. She's a good sister, isn't she? So anyway, Skye's Facebook page is posted. There's a link to it on the Tiny Kittens Facebook page if you can't find it. A few people are saying it's coming up as a personal page, but there is actually, the one I liked is a page. It's possible that she created. Oh, there are two. Okay, let me make sure I didn't link to the wrong one. That would make sense. She may have accidentally created a personal page first. Let me just make sure that I did not link to the wrong one. No, that should be the right one. So yeah, so if you go to Tiny Kitten's Facebook page, you can click on where it says Skye the Sink Cat. It is actually a pet page, and so you should be able to like it. No problem. The other person who applied for Skye is a previous adopter, a previous Tiny Kittens adopter, so she would have been wonderful also, but was a bit further away and had some travel plans that she couldn't get out of for the month, and so but they're two very wonderful homes. Hello. Good advice from John. There's one you can like and one you can't like, so like the likable one. Yeah, the castle's fun even if it's smushed. Even if it's been flayed. Hudson, you're one of the noisiest of all when you don't have a human minion in here. Or when they also are filled with woe when they use a litter box, and also when, like, Elvis can come and go as he pleases now. There are no walls tall enough to keep him contained. So when he's out and about, and he like goes along the top and taunts them, and then that causes great woe also. So, oh, it's so cute. They've been a little bit spoiled the last couple of days, having all the wonderful smugglers in here, spending so much time with them. Now they've gotten used to it. Oh, all right. So, anyway, very exciting news about Skye. It's very good. It's been quite a roller coaster with her. Going from thinking how are we going to find her a home with her eye problems. Remember when all she had was eye problems? But you're so cute. Anyway, very exciting news. So Farah and the Sink Kittens are on VIP right now. If you're still signed up for the old VIP on Kling, or if you haven't signed up, you can go to vip.tinykittens.com and you can sign up there if you would like to. That is a very good way to support us. And you get access to a different feed with, sometimes it's different camera angles of the same thing. Sometimes, like now, if there's something going on outside the room, the VIP will watch it, or sometimes we do field trips and stuff like that. But it's also a good way to support our rescue efforts. vip.tinykittens.com, and there's a help page there if you are signed up for the old system with instructions on how to migrate over. We are going to be shutting down the old system as soon as most people have migrated over. So thank you to all the people who have signed up for VIP. It's nice to it's got a much slower, quieter chat over there. I think that's one of the things that people like most about it. It doesn't go by so fast, and it's not as there are no trolls over there, and it's a nice peaceful place for the most part, most of the time. This camera will continue to be available to everybody for free. The VIP cam is just an extra cam that helps us raise a little bit of money to help pay for some things, like kittens and mama cats who have vet visits in the middle of the night. Oh, there's so much purring right now. Oh, someone's got a pup, and she's very growly. So what else? And or in case you missed it, we have a new we got a new batch of t-shirts in, which are available at tinykittens.com/shop if anyone wants to sport one of these. This is a new color. There are unisex sizes and women sizes. Oh, look at that belly. Look at the belly and listen to the purring. Ah. Ooh. Ow. Chaz, what are you doing? Oh, you're so cute. The Petra and the Chaz on my shoulders. Oh, you're very sleepy, Elvis. You're very sleepy. Whoa. These guys are all still getting metronidazole, which is the medicine that makes them foam at the mouth, for a few more days. Maybe not too much longer, but another couple of days, I'm sure. And Skye is, of course, getting numerous meds. She has 3 meds for her heart, and then she's on 2 antibiotics, and then eye drops. Her respiration was just 33, which is really good. Oh, Kimsey's has been threatening to steal Elvis. And look, it's like one kitten. Oh, get him. Otherwise, this will be chewing on you. Really? Oh, look. Or look, 3 is nice too. So there are instructions on how to transition from the old VIP to new VIP at vip.tinykittens.com/help, or just go to vip.tinykittens.com and click the help link at the top of the page. And then if you have any trouble, there's a way to contact us for help. Chaz has a special white bikini that he wears. Don't you? It's very special. It's very special with your spotted belly and everything. I am not a vet, no. My degree is in business information systems, and I'm a computer programmer, but when you foster cats, and then like I started getting some really tough litters that were sick with everything, and then Dr. Ferguson is really great about teaching me to do stuff so that I'm not so reliant on vets, because stuff always happens in the middle of the night. So she's taught me a lot of just like triage stuff, and how to sort of know when it's an emergency and when it isn't, and what to do, and because this feral colony that we've been working with has so many strange things, I've had a chance to learn lots of stuff. So I have no training, no formal training. Just a wonderful vet who teaches me how to do stuff. And lots of cats and kittens with weird stuff going on, and missing limbs, and eye ulcers and stuff to learn on. And I do have a pink Barbie stethoscope. It's actually a legit stethoscope, but it's pink and it's awesome. That your belly. Yes, Skye will have lots of sinks in her new house. Oh, he makes squeaks when you bite him too hard. So we're over 90 hours on the vomit clock, I think. 95.5 hours on the vomit clock. That's awesome. So we are resuming or proceeding with spades and neuters next week as planned. I need to get the rest of them scheduled in. Hi there. Did somebody get stuff on you? Are you getting tag teamed? Yeah, I guess once the vomit clock goes off, we'll have to do something else. We'll have to do a time into something else. Oh, so just checking in on the VIP cam. Farrah Fawcett is sleeping. All 4 of them are sleeping. They've been very scampy. No, there's no way that they could do 11 spades and neuters in one day, especially not at the discount that they give us. They would lose money if they did all 11, and I think it would take them like probably a day and a half if they just did them straight through. I don't know. I think we're scheduled for 3 or 4. I think 4. And then we'll reschedule the other ones hopefully sooner rather than later. And then hopefully if people would stop like, breaking legs and like vomiting and whatever for like 5 minutes, then I could actually get through some applications. Okay, so I put Belfie in charge last night, but I think today Who should be in charge? I think maybe Hudson. It's Hudson's turn to be in charge. Oh, I like it. Chaz has been backing everybody today. He's been on ear cleaning duty today, like really getting into the ears and cleaning them. Yeah, 4 is a lot for one day too. Yeah, we are going to do Farah on Tuesday because that will let them do really good x-rays and also really good splinting while she's still under anesthesia. Because it's hard to get, they did a really good job with the x-rays today. It's hard to get a kitten, especially when you have to hold them certain ways to be perfectly still. And then of course the splinting is a challenge. So we will do a recheck. Her leg won't affect whether it's safe to do a spay, neuter, anything like that. So, and it will give them an opportunity to do some follow-up stuff that it's nice that she won't have to be awake for. So, and then hopefully we can, I am hoping that whoever gets matched with her will be okay with bringing her home and taking care of her with her splint still on, if it still needs to be on, which I'm guessing it will, because then it would be nice for her to be able to go home and not have to stay here with all these other hooligans who hopefully will get to go home soon too. You know, we'll miss everybody, but still it would be nice for them to get to go home. Right? You are so handsome and special. You're very adorable. Oh, so special. Oh, all right. No, I don't think we're going to broadcast the scooters just because we're kind of like in a rush to get them done. So it takes more time when we broadcast them because they have to stop and explain, and you know I'm always in the way and stuff. And so I think we're gonna go for efficiency this time, just to get them done since we're late. The Snake Kittens will not permanently be on the VIP cam. Farah will be there for a bit as because she's supposed to rest. Ha 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 ha. But I will probably swap out kittens. Like when those guys wake up and are rambunctious, I may trade them for any sleepy kittens that are in here. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And then I may end up bringing her with me for the night across the street. I'm not sure how it's going to go. We'll just play it by ear. Yeah, we've been broadcasting spays and neuters since the, I think Firefly was the first litter. That was probably 3 years ago. We did Firefly, and we did several since then. But we haven't done the last couple of batches just because there have been so many of them. And Dr. Ferguson's getting her practice is growing, and she's getting busier. And oh my goodness, what's happening? Oh, someone is biting someone's tail. Someone is over here. But we are due to do another one at some point, and I'm sure that we will. We definitely will. I think when we have a little bit more time. Are you adorable? Okay. Okay, kittens. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Very excited about the news. I know, it is my fault. No, they're doing, Dr. Ferguson's so awesome, and they've done the pet oxygen mask. They did fundraising to make sure that all of the fire trucks have pet oxygen masks on them, and they've been used like 1 million times. They've saved tons of cats and dogs. And so they've gotten some really good press from that, as they should have. Look at you, are you falling asleep too, little lion? Little cub? Oh, no biting. These two are not sleepy yet. And probably this one too. The Fort Langley kittens are ready for a nap. Oh, all right. So, there we go. So Skye's Facebook page is linked on Tiny Kitten's Facebook page. And I think that is all I have for you for now. So I'm going to try to get catch up on some things that I was supposed to do. I haven't done any Cassidy stuff he's been neglected the last couple of weeks. So then I'm going to check on Farrah Fawcett and see what Skye's doing. So it will be a full night ahead. A full night, but at least the vomit clock is at 95. That's good. You're in charge, Hudson. No vomiting is allowed in here. Your litter boxes are all clean. I may swap out kittens at some point, not sure. Bye, kittens. Ooh. Okay.